Hello. So, right now, I am going to talk to you about the Serenity upgrade ceremonies and, just why they have been so incredible for me lately. So, these are play-by-plays of what I create to help me feel more like myself. And at the moment, it is currently raining outside as I'm recording this. And I love how it feels. And because I'm inside and it's warm and I'm protected, it feels really good to record, especially on days like this. So I want to really kick this part of the healing process and me expressing how my healing journey is going with talking about something that feels good to me right now, and it lights me up, it sets me up for my day, and it allows me to get prepared for success. And I know that I would definitely talk about success and define it in different ways depending on what day it is. Oh my gosh, it is chucking it down outside. I love this so much. But the morning routine for me is something that I have always really struggled with. Like, I've done it, but it's not been something that makes me excited to wake up. Like, I am a night owl, and it's just been one of those things where I'm just like, mornings are not really for me, and I don't know how I'm going to fall in love with them. But with the inclusion of my Serenity upgrade ceremony around skincare and self-love and doing like my goddess morning routine, it has allowed me to have a reason to wake up earlier. So at the moment, I'm in a period of rest and just allowing my body to get all of the nourishment from being rested so that my body can heal as much as it needs to in any one night or whatever. So now the skincare routine has really helped me with my mirror work, because now what I'm doing is, even if I don't have like a physical mirror in front of me, it is giving me permission to look at myself and to look at myself in more detail than I would previously. So this is now something that I have been able to give more time to and see as like something important, because it has probably been years since I've like looked at myself with the intention of speaking positively about myself. So like, I'm looking at myself in a number of different ways all throughout the day, but usually there is a thought that is like, oh, your hair is out of place, you look scruffy, or something like, you don't look like you used to, or whatever. So I have decided to pour back into myself and start speaking to myself in a loving way. And it is taking a very long time for me to shift this thought pattern, but it's going well so far. And having the Serenity upgrade ceremony has definitely helped me implement that positive change, because I know now that instead of me thinking, right, I'm going to do my morning routine and then I'm going to work on my mindset, I'm doing both of those habits at the same time. And it's like a new thing. It's something that I can do to help me feel more put together, more awake, without taking up too much of my energy, so that I don't get to really experience the day, or I'm exhausted when I am halfway through doing something like working. And then that means I'm more productive in the day, because like I'm all ready to go. I've done the things that I would typically start to kind of bargain with myself, so I will do them. It will just take me a lot longer to actually get things started. And with the skincare ceremony especially, I have noticed that my skin has taken on so many different shades, and I have realized that my skin is beautiful in its own way. And because I've had operations and things like that, I am spending time with my scars, and like I'm sending love to them rather than ignoring them or trying to like cover them up because I'm ashamed of why they're there or how they're there. Like I've got to get back to that place of reminding myself of why they're there. Like the fact that I have these physical scars was to keep me alive, and that is like, I'm thinking less of like, oh, it means that I wasn't strong enough. Like, no, people who like go to battle, they get scars and stuff. It means like they're really strong and they made it through it. So that's how I'm redefining what my scars mean to me, and like just having that time with my skin and noticing like different changes really does help, because this is just another way that I end up having more time to myself, as in like intentional time, to where I am allowing myself to meditate if I want to, just sort of thinking about where I want to be this time next week or this time next month. Like I'm just allowing that space to be like one of my quiet times throughout the whole day. And the fact that that's how my day starts is nice, because with each of these ceremonies there's enough time in it so that I don't feel like I have to rush anything. And the idea with all of these ceremonies is, as much as possible, like this is a slow process. So if you are fortunate enough to have time in your day to do these frequently, or like have a couple of days a week where you can devote your time to the ceremony, it is amazing. But also, like if you're not in a place where you're able to do that, the ceremony is a lovely reminder that there needs to be time in the day for you. So reminding yourself that it's okay to have time for yourself in a day, regardless of what your day does look like. If you've got kids, if you've got multiple jobs, if you're going backwards and forwards with family or friends or whatever, like, there is safety in being alone with yourself and pouring back into yourself. Like, it is okay, it is safe to do. And that is something that I now know that I want to try and implement on a regular basis, so that I can feel good about myself, feel good about how I'm contributing to the world. And the more that I'm allowing my skincare ceremony to sort of like run the show for a bit, I'm okay. I feel good. My mental health goes up. All of the ceremonies are really beautiful, and because they do include light language as well, there is that spiritual element to it. And the fact that I'm also healing my own soul with frequencies that my soul understands, and then I feel the shift because I know that there are conversations that are happening in the spirit world that I'm unaware of, like, what's being said, but I know that something's happening. And then a couple of days later, something awesome will happen. I know that was more than likely the result of one of my ceremonies at some point. So at the moment, I'm just focusing on the skincare one, and it just feels so good to have the time out and take a pause before I start giving my energy or sharing my energy with other people, because at the end of the day, I don't want to be coming home or stopping work and feeling absolutely drained all the time. Like, I don't want that. So yeah, the Upgrade ceremonies have been an absolute blessing to me, and I love creating them for people and helping them get clear on like whatever their intention is and whatever they want to manifest. So yeah, if you feel like you would like a personalized upgrade ceremony, please let me know. You can comment down below. You can visit my website in the description, or you can send me an Instagram message and we can kind of go from there. So as always, I hope that today is gentle for you, and if not, I hope that you can at least try to do something that makes you smile a little bit more than you did yesterday. So I will see you guys in the next one.